I'll go with my number 3 here. I'm going with
Voila, the ZF1.
ZF1 from The Fifth Element.
Yeah. That's a good one.
I will be completely honest. I don't know what all this gun does, but holy shit, does it look cool as fuck, dude. Like,
Just don't push the red button.
yeah.
That's right.
Don't push it.
A word on firepower. Titanium recharger, 3,000 round clip with burst of 3 to 300. With the replay button, another Zorg invention, it's even easier. One shot.
But yeah, that's that movie in itself is unique, and the fact that they've got, you know, all these unique characters within it, a crazy story, and with these weapons designed. And it's funny because, you know, you've got Adam from Mythbusters has been building a prop replica of one of these for a really long time.
I was obsessed with the ZF-1 from the moment the movie came out in '98, if I'm not incorrect.
Oh, that's cool.
And he's very specific about it. He's seen this, the one they used on the film, and he like is very meticulous about what he puts on it and how it's got to be completely screen accurate. But it's a crazy gun, man, with rocket launchers and guns and all kinds of. You name it, it's probably on it. You could probably shave with it, like the thing from Gremlins, you know. And of course, you have the great Gary Oldman wielding it in the movie, so it's just he looks crazy holding that gun.
Absolutely.
And
classic gun.
My favorite.
So that's mine. The Zorg ZF1.
Number 3 is what we're on.
Number 3.
I'm gonna go. It's this is actually a real gun. My number 3 is the minigun from Predator.
Payback time.
Yeah. That was on my list. Honorable mention list.
That is the M134 minigun that Jesse carries it. Max the one who ends up mowing down half the jungle with it after Blaine is killed by the Predator. You mimic that out in the yard. Every time you had a like a leaf blower, you're like, yeah, I'm mowing the jungle down with the leaf blower. But I read some specs on that thing. You know, you talk like these two guys carrying this thing around. You got to be a huge guy. But the gun itself weighs 41 pounds.
Yeah.
Plus
okay.
all that ammo.
Aha. With the ammo, an additional 85 pounds.
Wow. Shit.
To lug that around, and it will shoot 2,000 to 6,000 rounds per minute.
Now, do you guys remember, you know, well, I'm sure you've seen the Nerf mini.
Oh yeah. I love the
yeah,
little Nerf
yeah.
minigun.
Yeah. And I like, there's no way Nerf makes a minigun without Predator. I don't that is the most iconic minigun scene.
Well, you have also got Terminator 2.
You're going to talk about T2?
Yeah.
And
It's I agree. I agree. It's more iconic in Predator. I absolutely agree with that. But I mean,
when Mac is freaking shooting that thing, and even when it's out of bullets, it's still spinning, and
it's hot. Yeah.
That shit's badass.
That's one of the best scenes in that movie, man. That's a great scene, and just the shock
fact that
and
it's
awe
a real gun makes it even more badass because you know it's real, and you're just like, holy shit, that thing's terrifying, you know.
And that's another one of those things where, like, living with my dad, and he's you know, doesn't give a shit about movies, and he's like, you're watching these movies, like, he wouldn't be picking that gun up. It's like whenever we would watch Rambo and he would grab the fucking other big ass machine gun, I don't know what it's called, but he's like, he wouldn't be carrying that thing around like that. That thing's so heavy, blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, well, he looks cool as fuck doing it, Dad.
Yeah, it's movie world.
That's all that matters. You got to just look cool. Guy, big muscles, sweaty, carrying a huge fucking gun. That's all you need in the 80s, and it was
Hell yeah, it was great.
What does that say about us? We needed big hunking guys with muscles and guns.
I don't know.
Well, and then they totally threw that out the window when they got Bruce Willis in Die Hard.
Hi there. How you doing?
Yep.
He's just the cop behind, you know, flat-foot cop guy, you know, got a little bit of a gut, you know, but he turned into an action star. So, but yeah, I mean, we idolize that. We're like, man, we got to look big like that. I mean, who didn't watch Rocky 4 and he do the workout montage and you wanted to run outside like, okay, I'm going to get big like Rocky.
Get a log.
I want to start carrying logs around the yard, running up the hills,
chasing chickens.
And it's great that you brought up Die Hard and Bruce Willis, because originally they wanted Schwarzenegger to play
which is
John
insane.
McClane.
Oh, how crappy that would have been.
Totally...
That's a different movie. It actually just becomes that one with The Rock. What was the one with The Rock and the Skyscraper? Is that the name
Skyscraper?
of it? Yeah. It just becomes Skyscraper at that point.